redwood forest in the gulfy forest. This land was made to and me. He's out! No, he's out! He's out!
Is it not so also that the fruit of the Spirit is love, peace, joy, long-suffering? Everywhere I turn, I have no friends. You hear me speak here today.
But I'm talking about free speech in America. I'm talking about non-conformity. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a matter of opinion.
We gotta learn to be non-conformist.
That's right, number non-conformist.
We all look like we came off the assembly line. Nobody's got any guts. Nobody speaks their mind anymore.
That's right.
That's what's wrong with this country.
You're in here now.
Right. Right. Why, every man that speaks, you can count on the fingers of one hand. The people that got the courage to stand up and say no. That's why I say nobody says what's on their mind. I've been saying that for 20 years.
You wrapped up in religion.
That's what's wrong. Too much conformity.
All right, respire. Just leave it alone for a second.
No, not yet, Jack.
Respire.
Not yet.
All right, just concentrate. All right. Push, Lily.
Oopsie daisy, quarter on it.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
It's a boy. Look at that. will you?
Welcome, Juano Jose Alvarez. Nationality, American. Weight, 7 pounds, 13 ounces. You are free to breathe, to wave your arms, and to scream, all in your own way. You need that freedom in order to live.
A nice boy.
Okay. See.
And it's a funny thing, Juanito. Even when you grow up, you will still want to kick and scream, but in the way a man does. To lose that freedom would mean death. Not physical death, perhaps, but death of the spirit. For the human spirit is born and thrives in an atmosphere of freedom. Such is the spirit of Lee Montague, thriving as it does in the world of art. It is said that hers is a boundless imagination. Like other pioneers in her field, her creations sometimes puzzle the viewer. They are different, strange, yet it is precisely the uniqueness of her approach which fascinates and forces us to stretch our own imagination. But where does it come from, this talent of Lee Montague? What is the secret source of the startling new ideas which spring from the creative mind? We are, almost all of us, born with it. It is hard to believe that the same freedom of expression, that kicking and screaming we observe and enjoy in infants, is the basic raw material of human creativity. in a small basement in New York City, a new movement in the world of jazz is evolving. Bill Dixon is part of that movement. A graduate of a New York Conservatory of Music, composer Dixon often discards traditional forms of musical rhythm, harmony, and composition. Curiously, in breaking musical conventions, he seeks to communicate more effectively with those who will listen to him. Since music is an international language, who knows but that the strange new sounds created by Bill Dixon may help to enrich communication between man and his fellow man. Perhaps it is for this reason that Bill Dixon screams and kicks in the medium of music. Of course, a thing like freedom of individual expression does not necessarily serve the best interests of society.
Okay, fellas. All right. Okay. Finish. All right, finish. I know. Now let's stop. Alan, stop a minute. All right, just stop. Go over here and listen. Are you listening? Okay. It's okay.
Freedom is at its best when it brings joy instead of sadness, and when the destructive impulses of the individual become a part of something which is constructive. William Katavolis is an American architect with impulses to do away with the city of New York as it is today. In its place, he sees a city whose buildings actually grow through the application of revolutionary construction techniques. One of these techniques involves the development of new chemicals specially created to expand and form any structure the architect designs. And when a building has outlived its usefulness, Mr. Katavolis would tear it down and replace it with another structure in a matter of days. Even ours. There is a tendency to dismiss, even ridicule the ideas of those who think differently from most of us. And yet, a society must remain open to new ideas if it is to find practical solutions to its many problems. It may well be that the unusual ideas of William Katavolis will help to solve some of the housing problems of tomorrow's overpopulated world. Since the dawn of history, the individual has played a central role in the progress of civilization. For it is in the individual mind that new ideas take shape. Paolo Soleri, living in the semi-desert of Arizona, has not only designed a city of the future, but he is living out the philosophy around which his city would revolve. It is Soleri's view that man is approaching a breakthrough in consciousness. He believes that in the not-too-distant future, man will be more strongly motivated by the forces of beauty and creativity. Thus, the buildings of the future should not be for man's physical comfort alone. They should help liberate the creative spirit latent in each individual. His architectural designs differ drastically from the more familiar structures of today.